Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Vish, and today I've got a deck that I've been cooking up for quite some time, and I can't wait to share it with you. This is my Lady Bullseye deck. The goal of this deck is simple. Generate as much extra energy as possible so Lady Bullseye can repeat her ability over and over again across multiple targets. I found a few really fun ways to make that happen, and I'll be showcasing them in some gameplay later in the video. But before we jump into it, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I've been having an absolute blast creating Marvel Snap content for you all, and any support from the community means the world to me. Now let's break down the deck. First up, we have Majestic Wingbeat, which provides additional power to your leftmost card. If that card happens to be the Fallen One, you'll not only increase his power, but you'll also reduce his cost, helping set up some explosive turns. Sunspot is fantastic here because he converts all of that unspent energy into power at the end of each turn. Meanwhile, Hammond, Human Torch, gains power from any bonus energy you have at the start of the turn. I usually try to keep those two in separate lanes so both can grow into legitimate threats throughout the game. Zabu helps keep things efficient by reducing the cost of our 4-cost cards by 1. Psylocke gives us an extra energy on the following turn, opening up several different lines of play. For example, you can play Psylocke on turn 2 and follow her up with cards like Stick or Mother Askani on turn 3. Now we're getting to the real meat and potatoes of this deck. Stick gives extra power to the next card you play based on his own current power when he hits the board. One of my favorite uses is buffing the Fallen One before triggering his on-reveal ability. Mother Askani is one of the most versatile cards in the deck. You can use her on Stick to amplify future buffs or set up some really powerful energy curves. For example, you can play Psylocke on turn 2, Mother Askani on turn 3, and then the Fallen One on turn 4. Thanks to the cost reduction and bonus power, the Fallen One can come down as a 4-cost card with an additional +7 power. That setup can potentially give you 8 maximum energy on turn 5 to work with, opening the door for some truly ridiculous plays. Symbiote Spider-Man is mainly included to reactivate the Fallen One's effect, but don't overlook his flexibility. He can also reuse the abilities of several other cards throughout the deck. And then we get to the star of the show, Lady Bullseye. In a perfect world, if you have 11 energy left over on the final turn, Lady Bullseye can target every single one of your opponent's cards on the board. Most opponents expect extra energy to be spent on bigger, more expensive cards. Instead, you're using that energy as a weapon, spreading negative power across their entire side of the board. And the best part? All of that leftover energy can still be converted into power by Sunspot, making it incredibly difficult for your opponent to keep up. One of my absolute favorite plays is using Mother Askani on Lady Bullseye. Suddenly you have 2 Lady Bullseyes that each cost just 1 energy. If you've generated enough energy, you can even throw Grandmaster into the mix to repeat the effect again and pile even more negative power onto your opponent's board. Finally, we have Polaris, Horseman of Pestilence. Her job is to close out games by pulling an additional card from your hand into her location. Since your opponent's cards will often be sitting below -5 power by the end of the game, this effect is almost guaranteed to activate and give you even more power on the board. Overall, I think this deck is incredibly solid. More importantly, it's just a ton of fun to play. Now, enough talking. Let's jump into some gameplay and see exactly what this deck can do. I hope you enjoy.
The throne.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
strings on me.
Breaking news.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Victory.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for any future content. See you guys in the next video.